What common myths surround launching successful digital products?
The cult of genius designer, which is the Steve Jobs type character, the Elon Musk. I mean, that's just a myth. It's any good product or service is not the product of a single genius. It is the product of multidisciplinary teams working together in an inclusive a way as possible, so you can actually work through these phases of divergent thinking and convergent problem solving with the broadest sort of reach as you move through divergence.
Never in the history of software development has the end result looked like what you thought it would in the beginning. And my co-founder Dave had a fantastic line where he said, software is quite a unique thing in that the blueprint is the finished product. Where if you're going to design an aeroplane, you can get a blueprint and you can build it from the blueprint. Software doesn't work like that. It's almost a reverse engineered process, but you can't do that because you can only reverse engineer it once you've finished. All of these things require an enormous amount of experience, knowledge, and buy-in to the product, and that's where we come in. So when we build teams, the team is 100% dedicated to a client because they need to go deep. They need to understand the client's business.
Right, so you say, okay, we're going to change the vision of the company and to tech for good, but how do we get there? How do we deliver impact? We've realized since then that it's not that easy. Even if you have the best intentions in the world, it takes a very long time. And for us, we've been through ups and downs in that journey where you have to understand very well the space, to build communities, to start to know partners and who you can collaborate with, because in the end, it has to be an ecosystem. Otherwise, we won't deliver much impact, right?
I think what a lot of people don't understand, especially in the fintech and blockchain worlds, is just hiring product people is the first step. That's difficult in and of itself to get talent in. It's probably the most difficult time and the most difficult industry in the world right now is hiring strong product development talent. But that's only the first obstacle. Once you've got the talent, not only do you have to figure out how you're going to retain the talent, but optimizing those teams is a serious skill set that we've been working on full time for nearly 10 years. And that's just in this business. A lot of the people in our business have been in this industry for 20, 25 years.
What are your secrets for digital product success?
So building product is very, very difficult. It's a co-creative process between the business minds using things like lean canvas, the design side to make sure that people can actually use these products, that they're actually intuitive. They might be amazingly engineered on the back end and very fast and very lean, but no one can use them.
It's important not to separate those two processes and to have an integrated approach where innovation and delivery are part of the same thing, so that you can launch the right product extremely fast to the market.
It's the idea of designing the movement or designing the change at the same time as you're looking to design the outcome. Without the context or the environment to receive a great idea, it's quite likely to fail.
Making sure that their product is being built at the best possible standard. And that's a broad catch-all term because that includes the actual quality of the code being written. It includes the actual design. It includes the actual UX. But it also can include how the product teams are being optimized and run.
We have found that when we dial up the storytelling, we dial up the engagement, we leverage the principles of Scandinavian design and involve people in co-creation, we tend to get a much better result.
So it's the business processes, it's the design and the UX to make sure that that's being worked collaboratively with the engineers that are actually then building the things that are going to be used. And it's a never-ending iterative process.
Developers need to understand what they're building in depth as if they were a product owner or a designer. A designer needs to understand in depth what are the technology intricacies and how it's going to be possible or not, and what are the complexity around this.
Because everything we're doing, although we're engineers and we're designers and we're UX professionals and we're project managers, all of these things need to be serving a business outcome, not building it for the sake of it.